The conflict in Ukraine is impacting people all over the world. Cronkite News reporter Mitchell Zimmermann is out at the Ukrainian Cultural Center in Phoenix, where they are rallying support for the Ukrainian community in Arizona.
On their Facebook page, the Ukrainian American Cultural Center is asking for donations for things like helmets, bulletproof vests, and non-perishable food items. But the one thing they say they need most is support from the community. Hundreds of voices joined together. This kind of support is comfort for Ukrainians here in the Valley. Alana Zahn is a foreign exchange student studying at ASU. Her family is in Ukraine.
I have two parents there, two younger sisters, as well as my grandparents and my other relatives.
For her, it's hard to be across the world from them.
It's really, really scary for them. It's really hard for me to focus on my classes or on any other part of my life right now.
Zahn's family fled Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, this weekend as Russia began closing in on the city. Her family originally comes from Luhansk, a Russian separatist region occupied since 2014.
I used to live in Luhansk, that's where I was born, and my city was already occupied in 2014, so we had to move to Kyiv.
Zahn is worried about her family, but says she has support around her.
I'm really glad that there's so much support here at ASU in Arizona and in the States in general, and I'm super glad that my friends are here to support me.
It seems like the least I can do is to spread awareness.
Alexandra Komachek is a real estate agent and yoga instructor whose family is from Ukraine.
My heritage roots still run very deep.
Komachek has friends and family halfway across the world, and scenes like this are hard to watch.
The easiest way to explain it is that it's heart-wrenching.
Not only for her, but for some of the youngest members of the Ukrainian community here.
I'm really nervous for them. I want them to be okay, and I just want to stop the war in Ukraine, and I want to support Ukraine.
Both Mirkina and her friend Catherine Wolfson have a message for leaders. Stop the war. The main feeling among supporters was defiance and hope. Alexander Komachek, whom you heard from earlier, says Ukrainians appear tough on the outside, but are some of the kindest people in the world. Outside the Ukrainian American Cultural Center in Phoenix, Mitchell Zimmermann, Cronkite News.